90-day streak. That's pretty good, man. That's pretty. Yeah, he'll catch up to Buggy, man. He'll eventually have to go to a concert. So once he goes to a concert, he won't be able to do it anymore. All right, guys, let's get into it. Speaking of which, Buggyman. Secret Laurel Warlock, how you doing? Into the Flood again. Same old trip it was back then. Chris Chaos, who's somehow was first. By the way, Chris Chaos, I didn't get to tell you, you were first. Before it said that I had any viewers, so you were somehow a pre-viewer. You were actually like -1, which is pretty impressive. Chris Chaos may be experiencing time backwards, so just watch out for that. Turn down Stellaris music. Okay, can you guys hear me? I just want to confirm that you guys can hear me. Oh no. Well, listen. I know it sounds bad, guys. Selesnya. No, not Selesnya. I know it sounds bad. It's Azorius. And you say, Jay, what are you doing, man? But I had an idea. The Spree, you're no longer subscribed, so that emote won't work. Just listen, it's not Azorius control. It's not. It's not control at all. It's actually Azorius tokens with a twist. Nesting bot. Boof. Boof. Okay. Draconautics Engineer. Boom. No attacks. I'm not getting any good combos. Uh-oh, it's Vivi. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Map token. I'm not getting any good combo plays here. Okay. Boom. Bum 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 bum. Boop bop boop 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 bop. Bloom 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 bloom. There's actually some really cool combos in here, and I'm not quite getting them. The Spree subscribed with Prime. There he goes. You got it back. Mochi, how you doing? Welcome. Gobbler. Gobbler's going live. Agatha Soul. Okay, yeah, so he wanted to do the Soul Cauldron. The Soul Cauldron VV. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. By the way, this guy is secretly really good. This fucking jellyfish scientist. It's a crazy thing that we can even say that, but that jellyfish scientist is quite useful. He's quite a guy. He's quite a guy. I ran into no removal here, and I don't feel like sitting here while this happens. I'm not trying very hard. I got a very bad hand here. You need to hit combos for this. This is really a combo deck, and if you don't hit the right lines, you're going to get overwhelmed. And I didn't have any removal for the VV. And if you don't have removal for VV, you might as well just hang it up. You might as well just hang it up if you don't have removal for the VV. If you can't get rid of them. I do have the Get Lost. I do have the Scrying right here. We'll try that. Craven Harrier. Very nice. We put that down. Surveil. Floodform Verge. I don't think we need that, but why not? 10 months in a row, the spree. Fantastic. Into the spree again. Same old trip it was back then. Wabango, Tango. We're going to do that. We're going to hold on to our hats here. True Pixels! Look at that, man. Hype Train, kicking off the Hype Train because the Spree and True Pixels both hit the Prime. Nothing wrong with a little Prime. Oleralt's Physicist, so we're going to use this one. Watch, this is the combo that I'm talking about here. Assuming that he doesn't immediately die, I'll be able to show you something cool here, so pay attention. Pay attention. Okay, we have a Jellyfish. Now, if he doesn't kill my Jellyfish, I'll be able to cast Flying Monk Zombies from the future. Vampire Flying Monk Zombies from the future. If he doesn't kill my Jellyfish. Now, he really wants to kill my Jellyfish. You can see him mousing over it over and over and over again. But he can't. He doesn't know if he can yet. Okay, he's going to synthesize. Very good. Now, I want you to watch. This is why we want this here. True Pixels, thank you so much for the Prime, if I haven't said it already. This is why we want this. I want you to just pay attention. Just pay attention. Watch what happens here, okay? Tell you why I like this. Okay. We put down Geralf. My next spell is only one, and I've cast a spell. We hit that. That's why we do that. That costs 4 mana. If you can get a line set up, you can go for a big old sizzling steak, which is very cool. We're gonna have to do Wreck Raid into Wreck Raid. Wreck Raid into Get Lost. Alright. I'm like a chainsaw. Who's he gonna chainsaw? Sage of the Skies? No, he's gonna chainsaw Geralf. Alright. Okay, very good. So we're gonna do this. Destroy that. Put all the 1/1s on me. Okay. Do we want to flash you in? No, not yet. We'll get rid of you. Oof. We'll flash you in because I'll gain more than 3 life. Oof, oof. Pop, pop. Gain. We get Stadium, Arcadium Monitor. Fantastic. Okay. Now he's upset. I can put down Stadium Monitor and then into Halaya Guided by the Light, wrapped up like a deuce. Most say the edge cannot be measured, but some will spend their lives trying anyways. Ooh, Galactic Wayfarer. Interesting. Who's Galactic Wayfarer? Oh, that's the quote on his card. That's a pretty awesome quote. He's got the Lebthib ship synthesizer. Synthesizer lab ship. And he's dead. He said no thank you. Okay, now you're getting... Do you see the plan here? Do you see the vision? Do you see the vision of how things can go? I hope you see the vision. We're off to see the vision, the wonderful vision of Oz. The amount of edging cannot be measured. Hey, what's up, Trex? Oh. Did you raid in, Trex? I saw you were streaming before I fell asleep. Bump, 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 bump. Meme. Buggy man, buggy. I hit someone with the ladder for 5,000 with my Selesnya deck tonight. Oh, that's pretty good. Good Ice Sniper. Boom. Ouroboros is a monster, dude. Ouroboros is a serious fucking business. He's one of these just scale gods that just fucking... He's made of scales. What was that? Oh, it draws a card when he fucking draws 2 cards when it hits? Okay. Sure, bro. Sure, bro. Rabbits. Chocobo. Bristly Bill. You know what we do to Bristly Bill? He's fucking on site. He's fucking on site. You know that? So we're gonna do Saga of the Skies, just to get a blocker down. Next, we're gonna do Halaya Guided by the Light, wrapped up like a deuce, another runner in the night, and then we're gonna do Saga again, and then we'll draw a card, also known as a Crad. It came out with 1,000 power. That's pretty good. 1,000 power is a lot of power. That's ripping and gripping a lot of power right there, my guy. So he's gonna fucking... Boof, boof. Very nice. Okay. So we do... Warp Speed. Boof. Crads! Boof. Boof. Like that. And we're going to push in so we can get rid of him. He'll block, that's fine. I'll gain the life. Boof. Alright, not bad. Gain 3 or more. I'm going to draw Crad. Another land, which is not really what I need, but that's fine. We'll hit Elspeth next turn. Elspeth. Ooh, the Mossberg Pump. Okay. My man. Mana value 3 or greater. We're going to have to use the Elspeth on them. Where'd I go? Okay. Elspeth. Where do you? You gonna play a protection on him? Well, we're dead anyways then. Boom, boom. Am I wrong? Have I come too far to get home, girl? Bring Bloom Druid. Left you here alone. That goes to 6. I was gonna go way higher than that. Yep. Doesn't matter. This is, again, this is one of the decks that if you don't immediately smash everything they put down, you die. It's an unfortunate state of the game where right now, if you don't immediately kill everything that green drops, you fucking die. It's the God's honest truth. It's just the real deal. If you don't fucking smash everything green puts down in front of you, you will fucking die. You have to kill, like, you need 3 turns of fucking pure massacre to stop green. And you know what? I can't be too mad at it because it was in the fucking shitter for a while, man. Nobody touched that, man. Nobody touched that shit. They were running white, black. It was Mardu. It was a full fucking Mardu. It was a full fucking Mardu domination. This is a god-awful hand. God-awful fucking. This is an even worse hand, but we'll do that. Boom. Those were both fucking dog shit hands right there. Amazing. Yeah, that's it's really crazy at how fucking at how nuts at how bad fucking green was for a while, man. Green was in the fucking doghouse. There just wasn't any good green card out there. Fucking what's it called? What's that stupid thing called? Enter the Beanstalk. That's the only reason green existed anymore. Was so that fucking people could play up the Beanstalk. That's literally it. That's the only reason fucking green existed in the world. Was so that they could fucking play up the Beanstalk. This guy's reanimating and I have no anti-fucking reanimator. Yeah, he's gonna grab Aiden next turn. Let's put Cosmo Grand Zenith. Alright, I need 1 more mana and I can fucking go. I can hit the crazy go nuts button. I can hit the crazy go nuts button if you give me 1 more mana, game. I need 4 mana to make this shit work. He's gonna bring back Aiden, but he doesn't really have a good card to reanimate except Solemn Simulacrum there. I guess he could bring back that. It's fine. Exalted Sunborn is not quite gonna do it. Well, I could do this. Yeah, I can do this. There we go. Nowadays, you gotta have removal and graveyard hate. Such a thing is true, yes. Such a thing is true. Zombify, immediately bring back Aiden again. Amazing stuff we're doing. Amazing fucking things we're doing here, guys. Really fucking quality stuff we're doing. Really, really quality stuff. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's good when you have a rest in peace, but who's stocking 4 rest in pieces nowadays? I mean, I want to do other stuff than just counterplay. It sucks that we're kind of painted into that corner, but hey, here we are. We're painted into that corner. We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world was turned, by the way. So in case you were thinking that we started the fire, we in fact did not start the fire. Temple of Enlightenment. Let me get that 4th mana. Perfect. I'll show you some cool combos here if they let me. Let's hold back on that. We'll put Earth Roll of Pacifist down. Let's see what we got here. I'll take the 2. Boom. Let's kill you. I don't trust that you're not going to do something. I don't trust that you're fucking not going to do something, my guy. He's going to hit me with a 4 there. But I do think that we can explode. We'll put down our Ulthrus Pacifist. If he survives... V from Cyberpunk. If Ulthros Psionicist survives, we'll be fucking golden. We'll be goated and golden. If not, we're going to be royally fucked. He could play removal or he could build board. We need him to build board and not play removal. If he just kills that guy, I don't care about the life. I can recover the life. Alright, what's he doing? What's he doing? Servandum. Okay. You really wanted Servandum out. Okay, he built board. Good, good. Okay, good. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Gotcha. Alright, so watch this. So this is what we do here. Cosmogrand. Boom. Sage of the Skies is 1 mana. We do that. Boom. There you go. That's how you build board by turn 4. Soldier. Okay, Sephiroth is doing his thing. Okay. I need a better mana than Restless Anchorage if we're going to do something here. I need I need a better mana then. We'll block you. The 1-drop. Okay. If we get a better mana, we could really pull some stuff off. If not, we're going to be in a little bit of trouble. Boom, we got it. Okay. We're going to do this. Destroy target enchantment. Or do we want to pump? I think we want to pump. I think we're going to pump. Okay, so we do this. Pump. Yeah, that's why. That's fucking why. That's motherfucking why right there. Get it in to fit it in, man. Keep sacrificing. Keep sacrificing. Keep sacrificing. He might have still got me here, though. No, he still got me. The Vondom fucking killed me. Damn it. Let's see if he's smart enough to see it. No, he's smart enough to see it. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's smart enough to see it, because he can sack. He can swing and sack. That's what he should do. Boom. Goes down to that. Boom. Boom, boom. Oh no, he couldn't do it. Does he have two? Yeah, he can set. He's got it. He's got the fucking last card because he swung that one and sacrificed it and drew it and fucking top decked it. Amazing fucking top deck right there by fucking Ops. If he didn't get that one fucking card, he wouldn't have had it. Ooh, look at that. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. It's blocked by one. I'll tell you what, who's a fucking menace? That guy who can sacrifice anything, dude. That guy who can just constantly sacrifice anything is a fucking menace, man. He is a serious fucking problem. He is a serious fucking problem. The fact that he can always fucking sack and surveil is just huge plays off of that. Very, very close. I mean, you can see what we do here. The problem is my man was set up before me. I played my removal a little early, but, you know, Nibtropolis hates draft. She hates edging draft. So I'm not sure what to think. I'll have to get some other opinions on it. Nib City was a Tanuki 57 months in a row. Lord mercy. Lord mercy. Oh my goodness. Bot. Ulthros Pacifist. The thing about this deck is it needs 4 mana. It needs precisely 4 mana to work correctly. Which, you know, is not always the easiest thing in the world, but let's put down Psionicist. Oof. Okay. So we'll put down Sunborn. We'll do this. Boom, boom. Okay. If it's Yuna coming out the next turn. It might be Yuna coming out the next turn. Nope, it's a sweep of everything that I have. That makes me want to fucking scoop. The problem with this deck, as fun as it is, man, I don't think that anyone's going to let me keep this shit. I don't think anyone's going to let me fucking... Turn 4 might as well be turn 1,000,000. Turn 4 might as well be turn 1,000,000. I really like this deck, and I don't often say that about Azorius decks. I don't really ever say that about Azorius decks, but man, it's very fun and has a cool gimmick to it, but, you know, those are just not the type of things that flourish right now. That's the issue. Again, turn 4 is when we pop. And turn 4 is leads into turn 5 for our opponents, so they can just wait for us to build board. As you see the problem there, they can just, if they're running control, they can wait for us to build board and then just do nothing. You need more control of my blue deck. That's the whole point. That's defeating the purpose of running this, is I don't want to do that. I don't want to spam fucking control 1,000 times. I don't want to have 50 counter spells. That's the whole idea. Is let's not do that. Ooh, Halaya Guided by Light. We'll put down... No, we'll wait. I want to take blue and Azorius in a different direction than this fucking hole that we're in right now. This Azorius hole. So we put down this. He's just going to counterspell whatever we put out, so let's do it. He might not have a counterspell. Oh, he did. Okay. Yeah, well, sure. Why not? We'll draw it out. Boom, boom. Sure. You use your one. I knew he wanted a counterspell. There's no blue player in the world that doesn't want a counterspell. They all do. Authority of the Consuls, a double one. This is the issue, guys. You see the issue here? Psionicist. He might have another fucking... No, he doesn't. He'll gain 2 life for that. Let's see what he has for this. Hey, what's up, Karl Llamaface? Okay, he exiled that. It still doesn't, still goes off. And I bet he is probably just going to, he's going to run a board wipe now, so it doesn't matter, because that's the type of person he is. Okay. Let's try Elspeth. Let's try it. Let's draw it out. There we go. Have to draw them out, man. You gotta pull them teeth. You gotta pull them teeth. One way or the other, you gotta pull them teeth. I don't see a big draw engine. He hasn't either pull it or he's cuffing it. I don't know. He's eventually gonna run out of teeth. So one way or the other. This is really boring though. If he runs a sweep, the first sweep that he runs, I'm out of here. Pinnacle Star Cage. My God, what possesses a person to play this way? Who is just like, bro? You don't even understand how bad I want to play fucking the worst dog shit you've ever seen. You don't get it. You don't even understand how bad I want to play the absolute worst fucking most horrible shit you've ever seen in your life. The desire is so strong. Let's do this. I get to draw a card at the end of this, which is a land. And he's probably going to run a wipe or another Pinnacle Star Cage, one or the other. That's a scry, so I assume the wipe is incoming now. He doesn't have a 4-drop. He doesn't have a no witnesses, or he's cuffing it. Okay, that's a little good. Let's do this. That's a good one. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's go in. Get lost. Very nice. Drop you, which means that I can draw a card. Whoop, it's Cosmogrand. He's looking for his sweeper. I don't see a big draw engine. I don't see a big draw engine. I feel like he'd have played it if he had it. He's got a removal of some kind. Let's try this. Oof. It's a land. Geralf, that's a good one. Let's push in. Yeah, let's keep giving them body blows and hold shit in our hand. There we go. I'm not gonna fucking feed more cards into the fucking... Okay, so he's looking for it. He's dead. He has no... His win con is frustration. His win con is, That shouldn't have happened, Anthony. That's usually an error if no skip button shows up. That's a frustration factory. That's to stymie everything and hope that you scoop. That was his win con. Yeah, every ad should be skippable after 15 seconds. If that ever happens, you get an unskippable ad, reload the page. Don't sit through that. And I'm saying that as someone who will benefit from you watching the ad. Don't sit through that. That is an error. It occasionally happens with the UI of YouTube. You don't get a skip button. There's no instance where there's 2 minutes of unskippable ads. I'm trying to dial this in, Empathy. We're not quite there. We need a little bit of tweaking. And I think, unfortunately, the tweaking is going to be more removal. But we're dialing this one in. We played it in ranked. We went 1 up, 1 down, 1 up, 1 down, and it wasn't quite where it needed to be. So we're just tweaking it a little bit, Empathy, just so we can get it right. I'm kind of tired of hitting something over and over again on unranked and doing a bad job, and then I just unrank myself for no reason. So I'm just trying to dial in that last little couple of meters of protection here. Okay, so we're gonna do meticulous archive. We're gonna do Geralf. Okay, we do no attacks. Because it can go on a bad run, and I'm right on the edge of a fucking de-ranking myself a level, and I don't want to do that. But thank you for offering a lot of different options that I would have never thought of. I do appreciate that. Rally the monastery. Okay, we do that. Oof. Do we want a mana? We want to hit removal. We got to do Exalted. Okay, we know what we got to do. You know what you have to do. You know what you have to do, Jay. Exile, what do you do? Whenever you cast the first term, we got to get rid of you. Exile, 1 target, non-permanent. Fuck. He's going to get my girl off. Fuck. Shouldn't have gone after him. Again, if we don't have 4 mana on the board, we can't pull our combos off. We need 4 mana precisely. And this is part of the problem. Destroyed a silver deck with your mono-res munitions in Historic. How many silvers are there that you're able to do that? How much silver slivers are there generally? Let's put down you. Boom. No attacks. End turn. Let's see what he does. He's going to play removal. I know he's going to play. He's going to have something to kill here. Again, part of the problem is I'm comboing out and not killing. And he's going to play a kill card. I got double the amount. Everyone playing fucking Parting Gust right now, huh? More like Farting Gust, am I right? Whenever a creature you control dies. Okay. Whenever a creature you control dies. Boof. Let's do this. Let's do this. Boom, boom. That's the second time I've fucked myself over by killing Servandum, you know? That's the second time that I've done that. Of fucking myself over, hitting Servandum out by having somebody come in. Oof. He's a human with Torgal. He's able to flash him in, exile somebody, and bring him back. This is an interesting deck, though. I like what this guy's doing here. I really like what this guy's doing. Yatra and Road Watcher. I like that he's experimenting with Abzan. I saw something weird going to his All Fate Stalker. Yeah, that's just gonna give me a... Damn, I got to fuck another mana here. That's not good. That's not good. Straight target creature power 4 or greater. That's really not good. Target creature 4 or greater. Can't kill Servandum because he comes out fucking jacked to the tits. Let's do this. Let's create a bunch of them. Boom. Oof. Why is Sothera here? He's gonna play a removal. He's gonna play fucking Burning Gust. Yeah, we're pretty much fucking done here. I can't quite lock it in, guys. I think we need more. I hate to put Shelter by Ghosts in it, but frankly, it needs Shelter by Ghosts. I have to fucking have some sort of protection and removal in that Shelter. The God's honest truth, man. I hate doing that. I hate putting Shelter in everything, but it's such a fucking good card. Station Monitor. We barely ran you. Nesting Bot. Wreck Raid. Exalted Sunborn. Elspeth helps. Rally the Monastery is not that good. It is useful that it is cheaper, that we can get a second spell off for cheaper. But frankly, if we just put Shelter, it costs the same amount. It doesn't generate tokens. Let's try it without it. I hate that I have to do it, guys. I really do. I really, really do. I hate that I have to do it, man. It's so fucking hard, man. Hey, what's up, Nude Avenger? How you doing? Restoration Magic? Nah, it's still not as good as Shelter, man. Restoration Magic is good, but we need removal. And even if Shelter gets killed, it's forcing people to play extra to kill stuff is devious. So Station Monitor. I know. If Trex was here, which he is, he'd be telling me like Obi-Wan, play good cards, Jay. And I'd be like, no, I've gotta. He'd be like, trust your instincts, Jay. Play good cards. I'd be like, all right, I don't know if that's a good. I don't know if that strategy will work, but I'll try. Then you'd hear the Force theme. Servandum. He is everywhere today, huh? He is everywhere today. Cosmogrand. Whoa, Black Betty. Cosmogrand. Whoa, Black Betty. Cosmogrand. He's always ready. Cosmogrand. Whoa, Black Betty. He's going to play Shelved on Cosmo. Watch this. No? Okay. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. Shelter by all of the ghosts. He is setting up a Raise the Past. This is true. Yes. This is an accurate statement. He is setting up a raise. Pretty bad raise at that. Probably can hit it right now if he has it. This is gonna be a huge raise. Big boy raise. If he has it, he might not have it. The 2-mana is fucking a monster. The 2-mana Von Hofschmidt, whatever his name is, Von Hayden, is a monster. Okay, Shelts. Shelt like a delt. That's what we're looking for, guys. You hear that double click? Servandum. We're looking for that double click. Ooh, we got a mana there. He is in fact cooked. Yeah. Just had a satisfying Rise of the Garbage Wells Rims. Oh, that's pretty good. Hey, what's up, Brainhead? Ellis Flowers, what's up? Scarlet Warlock. Empathy for Insects, how you doing? Nude Avenger. I thought for sure he had it. I thought for sure he had it cuffed. I had 100% sure that he had it fucking cuffed in his hand. I was almost positive that he had it cuffed in his hand. Just saved. Jay saved up 25k gold after a depressing 2 weeks. Should I open packs or keep saving? I mean, do you need packs right now? You're looking to build something? Then rip them and grip them, man. Have fun. I technically should be grip them and rip them, but I like to say rip and grip. It sounds better. All right, let's go back to ranked. I think Insects will like this. I think he'll like that we're back in ranked. He'll like it. If he's still here. Bum 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 bum. Meticulous Archive. Bum 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 bum. I give a lot of non-answers, guys, because a lot of times there's not a good answer. I feel bad about that because people go, Jay, what deck should I play? And I'm like, I don't know. What deck do you want to play? You don't need me to answer that. I shouldn't answer that. It's what deck do you feel like playing? What are you in the mood for? Do you like, what color do you like? You know, like, it's such a strange question to say what deck should I play. What do you fucking want to play? What do you want? What do you like? You know, I think people look for clear answers and stuff, and a lot of times there just isn't. If I can hold out, you can get a free bonus copy of Singularity Rupture. This is true. Are you going to ever play Singularity Rupture? That's the other question I have for you, Karl Lamaface. Well, then you're wrong, Degenerate Hours. If you want to play that, I mean, you can. You're bad for doing that. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there with bad impulses and bad feelings. You know, they may, you know, they want to rob banks or something, but they shouldn't do it. You know. Okay, so we set up Geralf for a Halaya with a Shelter on turn 4. Again, we don't really get a lot of payoff until turn 4, which is sometimes is a little slow in current year. But we're going to put down a Geralf. Evil Esper? Bro, that's an oxymoron. You might as well say unhealthy cigarette. We already know, already going into it, it's fucking not good. Evil Esper, bro. You're wasting breath on that one. You just say Esper. There's a reason that I fucking said if you see Rafine's tower go down, you're about to have the worst experience of your life. That's not a joke. It's just the truth. It's just the fucking truth. Okay. Who we cracking? You want to play Steel Cutter, then I can't? Yeah, the only way to deal with the Steel Cutter problem is go back in time and stop Wizards from ever putting that in the game. That was such a fucking... Jeez, man. I don't know. I always wonder it with the playtesting. Does nobody see the lines? Nobody sees the playthrough lines? I don't know, man. Oh, he killed it. Alright. See, this is the problem. They always kill something. Let's do Halaya. Terra Symbiosis. Let me find out what that card is. No, I don't think so. I have made a mono green deck that I may have shoved it in there, but I don't think I made one specifically around Terra Symbiosis yet. As far as that goes. Let me do this. Yeah, I mean, I've done Green Stompy, for sure. If you're looking for a green deck that will fit Terra... I can't remember if I put it in there directly. But it's in there. It's in... If you go to my YouTube channel, there's one going to be in there. So let me send you off on your way. Go check that out. Subscribe. Do all that stuff. It's great with Ouroboros. Yes, you can smash Ouroboros with it, and it'll fucking go hard. It'll go fucking hard in the paint. Oh, look, 40 gems. What do I get? Rest in peace. I already got all them. Cool. Gemeralds. Alright, we're one up. We're one up here. Welcome, Zods. Kneel before Zods. That's what your name reminded me of, because I'm Superman-brained. Unapologetically Superman-brained. Meticulous Archive. Exalted Sunborn's not a bad one to be at the top. What's he gonna drop there? Gear Drake. Let's put down Station Monitor. Boom. Cosmogrand. Whoa, Black Betty. Cosmogrand. She's always ready. Cosmogrand. Do 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 do. Boom boom boom. Whoa, Black Betty. Cosmogrand is always ready. Cosmogrand. Yeah, he's gonna play that. Boom. Station. Boom. Let's see how much removal he's got, ladies and gentlemen. Let's find out. Boom. Let's do this. Sage of the Skies. It's going to be a little trickier one to burn through. They don't always keep a 4 burn. Solemn Simulacrum. I know what we're doing now. Memory Guardian. Okay. Geralf. You go in the memory hole. Boom. Okay. Could have something to kill Cosmogrand. We'll see here. Affinity for artifacts. Surveil 2. Not getting mana is also a big issue here. Not pulling in the mana that I want. Relic. Can't stun me. Boom. Put a 1/1 counter. View battlefield. Well, if he kills Nesting Bot... No, I'd still have a blocker. Roll aerial unit. No, he could just stun aerial bot. He could just stun it and then win. Man, artifacts are fucking tough right now, man. Let's see if he notices the line. He sees the line. Oh, he's gonna do that. Weird. Okay, boom. Gonna do that. I'll tell you what, this fucking card right here is such a fucking problem for everyone, dude. It's terrible. It's fucking awful at how bad of a fucking problem this simulacrum is. It's such a fucking problem, man. Yeah, I have two cats. I have a big orange cat and a gigantic gray cat. And that's it for right now. I've had a lot of pets in my life, but those are the current ones that I have. He actually tried to eat a lasagna one time and we were cracking up. He loves dairy. My orange cat loves dairy. And he doesn't like any other cat thing. Chicken, I mean, he knows when there's chicken around. He knows it's a bird and he kind of goes after it, but he's not like nuts. If you put out some dairy, some yogurt, some, you put out any kind of, you know, yogurt, cheese, cottage cheese, he wants dairy really bad. And he also loves beef. I don't know how he got a taste for beef, but if somebody's cooking like brisket or something real meaty, he's real interested in that. My other cat he wants salty things. As a matter of fact, he'll lick your skin to get the salt. He'll lick your forehead if you let him, or your hair, because he likes salt, which is kind of gross. But he's just gonna pop that out. I think he's ramping. But yeah, he goes after like chips or popcorn, which is weird. I'll be sitting there with Snow and we'll be watching a movie. We'll have popcorn, obviously. We're civilized people. The cat will come over and start sniffing the popcorn, and we know that he wants it. He wants the popcorn. He's trying to eat it because for whatever reason he likes salt. We have a couple of chips on the table when we're eating some sandwiches or something. That's what he tries to go get. He tries to get salty things. I don't know why. Couldn't tell you why. But those are their various tastes. My orange cat likes milk and beef, and dairy products and beef, and my other cat likes salt. I don't know what that says. I can only report to you the facts. Hey, look, it's a fucking speed dragon. Go speed dragon, you're tearing up the corner mile. Speed dragon, go speed dragon. It's a fucking land, which is awful. It's not what I need. And I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more to be the man. Wait, that's not the right 1,000 miles, is it? ICPJs? Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Bum-ba-da-dum-ba-da-dum-ba-da-dum-ba-da-dum. Ba-da-ba. Okay, well, that's the one that you got. Which one is that one? Can you give me that, can you give me the one that you're talking about? And I'm drawing nothing but land here. Fantastic. Love to see it. Love to see. I love drawing fucking pure lands. No, when I have a triple cost deck and I have drawn off the top 11 cards off the top, and 7 of them have been land. I have been able to cast 3 magic cards this game. I'm sorry, 4. The rest has just been lands. Oh, da-na-na-na-na-na-na, and I want you, da-na-na-na-na-na, and I miss you, da-na-na-na-na-na, and I wonder if, is that the one? If I could fall through the sky, and you can't someone to pass me by, because I'm around 1,000 miles to meet you. We're gonna do that. This was a fucking hand-fed win to this guy. Literally fucking hand-fed him a win with 8 mana off the top. Absolutely absurd that I have 4 cards to play the game with. Absolutely fucking nuts that that's what I got. That's what I have to fucking work with. Fantastic. Just absolute cinema right there. Could not have picked a better way for that to go. Yeah, great stuff. Great stuff. Amazing. Just free wins for Ops right here, man. Absolute fucking free wins. 100% guaranteed free wins across the board. Arena said, here, have a little candy. Have a little candy, friend. You deserve a fucking free win today, my guy. You deserve a free fucking win for doing absolutely fucking nothing. Just, I'm gonna feed your opponent. He's gonna get fucking 9 fucking mana in the game. And just have fun. Just enjoy yourself. Just do whatever you want. He can't respond to anything. He'll have no removal, no cards to play, no combos to pull off. He'll just pull mana the whole game. So just have a good time. Just enjoy yourself. Yeah. Just have a good time with what you're doing here. There you go. Good stuff. I'm struggling with this deck. I kind of love this deck. I kind of think it's great. And I am struggling. I'm on the fucking struggle bus with this shit. So that means it's time to move on because it's not quite working out the way that I want it to. How you doing, ICPJs? By the way, I didn't even get to say hi. If you don't know, ICPJs made my VTuber model. Hey, what's up, Plasma Demon? There you go. By the way, ICPJ stands for International Consortium of Peanut Butter and Jelly Sandwiches. Don't know if you guys knew that or not. Yeah, I'm on the struggle bus with this one, guys. I like it a lot, but it is sitting at a very bad win rate right now. I really fucking like this deck because I think Azorius is due to do something fucking different. But honestly, it might be better as something else. I don't know. I really like it. I really like it, though. Kibler did a Temur Blink recently. I don't know who Kibler is. 24 mana. I drew 1/3 of all my mana in the first 11 cards. So can't win games like that, unfortunately. Just the way it is. Things will never be the same. Stella Bravo Actual reporting in. Welcome. Let me do this. It's really fucking hot in my room too, so let me go on turning the air. Hold on 1 second, guys. All right, we're back. Hello, everyone. All right, one more time, and then we're gonna saw it. I have no, I still don't know who Kibler is. Don't know. I assume a different content creator. Oh, Hearthstone videos. Interesting. Didn't know he played Magic. Let's do that. Beowulf. Oof. That is true. That is also true. Bango, very nice. Terizian Light Shitter. Bang bang. Geralf. If he bangs out Geralf, I have nothing here. If he kills Geralf immediately, which he very well might. Esper Origins. I remember Merchant. Anyone remember Merchant? I used to watch Merchant a lot. Land. Boom. Okay. So we can bring in Halaya and Sheltered by Ghosts and still do a little something here. Fear of Missing Out. Very nice. Who's gonna get it? Another Fear of Missing Out. Very nice again. Oof. Who's gonna get it? Let's double block. Actually, you know what? You're dangerous. Let's double block you. Boom. Nice. Okay. Oh, do we want Halaya? Yeah. We want Halaya. Poof, poof, poof. There we go. Gun him down. Boom. Draw a card. Wreck Raid. Okay. Okay, he's gonna bring back Esper Origins. Very nice. He can get 2 attacks off. He can get 2 attacks off with somebody Fear, but I don't care because I'm gonna recover very nicely here. He's gonna do it on himself. Does he have a pump? I'll fucking block you. Play the pump, man. I don't give a shit. Do it. There you go. Boom, boom. It's dead. It's dead next turn, so. Boom. Ooh, this could be spicy. That's followed by Wreck Raid. is not terrible. Let's do that. Yeah. 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 I got answers for you, bruv. I got answers for you, bruv. A little bit of a better line there. Little bit of a better line there. Alright. I really like this deck, guys. Part of the reason I'm playing it so much is maybe it's not the best fucking potential in the world, but I enjoy playing it. And it's very rare you're gonna hear me say, "Oh yeah, this is really a Azorius deck." That's some quality stuff right there. It's slow. That's the thing. It needs turn 4 to fucking pop, but you know, not everything can be aggro, man. It's just it's the name of the game now, man. Everyone wants to aggro out. I don't. Ulthros Pionicus really works well though. That does work really good. Bruv. You gotta hit him with the bruv sometimes. You gotta hit him with the bruv occasionally. You do gotta do it. Ugin? No Ugin. No Ugin. Guys, I got a really good deck idea. Check this out. Listen to my deck idea. What if we ramp to Ugin? What do you guys think about that? Infinity Elevator. Tezzeret Cruel Captain. Search your library for a card of whatever. Okay. Does he have him? I think he has him. I think he's got him. Has he got him? Sire of 7 deaths. And there's a city of 7 hills. Muckback Walker. Okay. My turn. Whoa, Black Betty. Cosmic Grand is always ready. Cosmic Grand. Whoa, Black Betty. Cosmic Grand. Whoa, Black Betty. Man. Space Elevator, I love the artwork on it. It's a nice little ramper right there. It's fucking hot artwork, but I'm not Mr. Artifact Ramp, but pretty good. He probably was scared of Negate. He doesn't know that I'm based as fuck and don't run counter spells. That's what he wasn't counting on. For me to have fucking started playing Magic in 1995 and for my brain to be wired of winning a game by hitting them with creatures. Because that's how the game was when I started playing it. It's complete garbage? Okay. I'll have to believe you. The level at which I ignore artifacts is very high. The level at which I ignore everything that artifacts are doing is off the charts. So I know it looks cool. Back in my day, the only way that you would win a game is by hitting your opponent with creatures. Yeah. So when I learned Magic in 1994, that was how you won games, is you hit your opponent with creatures until they were dead. So a core memory of mine sticking in my brain is, Jay, the best way to obviously win this game is to hit your opponent with creatures until they're dead. That's how you learn the game. Okay, that's how the game is played. That's what you should be doing. It's very hard to break that kind of conditioning, you know? It's very tricky. Oh, you, Karl Lamaface, are you doing an impression of that guy before that only played counterspells and removal? That's all he had in his whole deck. He said, "I call this deck bad time. I call this deck Mr. Bad Time." I don't know why I cracked myself up with that. I cracked myself up with that. I just see him fucking loading it up with counterspells and removal and just... Oh yeah, this, I know what I'm gonna call this. Mr. Bad Time. Oh my god. Oh, I learned magic from a college roommate trying to break the KCI mirror. Not even gonna pretend I know what a KCI mirror is. Whew, Mr. Bad Time. Oh, man. Okay. One more game, and then we're going to move on to something else, I swear. I swear. Okay. I don't know. Just the image of him just putting fucking 20 counterspells and 20 removals and going, oh, I know I'm going to call this. I'm going to call this deck Mr. Bad Time. Oh my god. Clark Ironworks. Interesting. Crack Clan Ironworks. This is not a good opener. We'll keep that one. Get rid of Elspeth. Temple of Enlightenment. Robot. There we go. Okay, we do that. We'll hold off and play the robot to fucking loop out here. Let's go to... Let's do Cosmo Grand. It's a little trickier to kill. Shelt. Got bad news for you, bruv. There we go. Whew, okay. I actually literally got a little out of breath from fucking laughing so hard at fucking Mr. Bad Time. Alright. Okay. Whew, let's take it easy. Take it easy, Jay. I can't fucking stop. There's something wrong with me. Oh, okay, so let's first create a zombie. We're going to put a 1/1 counter and everything. Zen zombie goes off. Boof, boof. Crack, boom. Yeah, that's how we hit the rah-rah Siskumba right there. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. G, 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 G. G. Okay. kind of out of combo pieces. There's the Buster Sword. Could have put Buster Sword on Freya. Okay, he's gonna untap that. Swing in. Wabango. He can play a four damage up from my hand right here. Lightning. When there's lightning, you know it always brings me down. Cheat. Boom. Boom. I say we gotta slam everything in here. Hold steady. We didn't draw anything good. There's Gonti, King of the Dwarves. Equip. Lava Boots. Oof. It's gonna hit. Next is going to be double damage for each, and I'll be dead. Bump, bump, bump. I know, I needed a removal. It was the only way I was getting through that. If I got a removal, I pulled a Cosmic Grand. As I said, I ran out of fucking cards to double play on. Unfortunately. I ran out of cards to double play on there. Once that kind of engine is set up, it's a little tricky. Well, as soon as I take it into ranked, it does terrible. If I played an unranked, in the play queue, I have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 wins in the play queue, 1 rank in the ladder. So, don't know what to tell you there on that one, guys. Other than that fucking, it doesn't work great on the ladder right now. Which is a shame. All right, let's do something. Let's do something more fun. I'll have to dial that in a little bit more. I'll probably have to tone back the cool aspects of it and make it like every other fucking deck in the world of just nonsensical fucking removal slop that goes fast. Because that's all the rank queue wants you to play is fucking nonsensical removal slop that goes fast. So, you know, just same old, same old. Let's play Down Bad real quick. Timeline Crawler. Let's open with a Do we want to open up with a Timeline Crawler? We could. We could open up with a delicious Timeline Crawler. No, let's tragic that right away. Crawlers. That's all I can think of. I see him and I go, Timeline Crawler. Delicious. Let's do this. We're going to do Sunset Saboteur. Oof. Unstoppable's Clasher. Bring in the Timeline Crawler. And then, of course, we're going to say, pay 3 life. Kill you. Oof. Bop, bop. He goes back in the boo-boo hole. Put down you, Entropic Battlecruiser. Have that ready to go. Rankle's Prankle. Nice. Just caused yourself to lose a whole bunch of life. Fantastic. I'm going to do that for you. I'm going to do that for you. Get those all. Boom, boom. There you go. Oh, the Galtese Falcon. Fantastic. How many cards you got? Oh, look at that. Never mind. I apologize, sir. I didn't know that this was a fucking Dinosaur Reanimate deck in Golgari. I didn't know that that's where we're headed with that. Fucking knock me over with a feather, man. This is what I'm talking about. I thought he was playing a unique deck, and he was just like, no, it's just dinosaurs. It's just Dinosaur Reanimator. It wasn't fucking nothing unique. Yeah. That wasn't... I know you probably thought it was going to be something interesting, but no, it's not. Absolutely fucking surprised the shit out of me with that. Who else was surprised as hell when fucking he just reanimated dinosaurs? I was. I liked Entropic. That was good. But he was going to gain 12 life off of that, so there's no coming back aside from a board wipe. Let's put down Sunset Saboteur. Infinity Unpossibility. Welcome, my guy. Boom. Momentum Breaker. Very useful. Swamp. We're going to crawl it up. Wabango. Abyssal Harvester. Interesting choice. Let's do Crawler. Let's push in. Boom, boom. I'll finish it with the Bandit's Talent. Exile that one. I see your... John C., I see your questions. There's 111 people here. And I'm playing a game. So, I will get to you. Don't worry. I see you. Don't worry. I'm acknowledging that I see your presence. I acknowledge it. I see you. You are seen. I'm playing a new deck. Got 2 chats going. It's a lot of irons in the fire right now. But I see you, man. You are visible to me. Wow. Removal City, USA here, huh? That's boring. My black deck. That's going to be always the answer. If you're wondering what deck that you should build, I build black decks the best. If you are wondering what to build, play fucking the one called the Dark Warp. That's probably one of my favorite ones. It's really good. It's very cheap, and it had a lot of success. Aside from that, I would say maybe the mono red after that. It also depends on what you want to play. What colors do you like? I would play the colors that you like the most, and that you feel the most encouraged and excited about. You now have your answer. Boom, Sunset Saboteur. Let's try that. Witness my iron. Witness me, blood bag. Let's do that. Boom. Boom. Ooh, got 4 on that one. Lucked out here. We'll do Graveyard Exile. Strategic Badgerel. Not happy about that. Whoop. Whoop. Both. Next turn, Coral of the Void is going to be interesting. Oh, it's the chocobos. He's dead anyways. Doesn't matter. None of this matters. He's 6 different types of dead. He's fucking sashimi. Big money, no whammy. Stop. Alright, boom. Timeline crawler, we're gonna put you down. Boom. We're gonna warp in there. Boom. Alright, we're gonna push. You get a bunch of counters on you, my guy. There you go. Snakeskin Veil, very nice. Good block right there. Good stuff. You're gonna lose 80,000 life. Literally that many. 180,000 life. Boom. -10. Perfect. There we go. Oof, Spike Shell Harrier, that's the blue shell reference. A rare spotting of Summer in the Twitch chat. Oh, I didn't realize it was you, Twitch. Summer. How you doing, Summer? Way down Chocobo. Way down in Chocobo. Aruba, Bahamas, Mama, Brady, Mama, Key Largo, Montego, baby, why don't we go down to Chocobo? We'll get there fast and then we'll take it slow. That's where we wanna go. Way down in Chocobo. So I did that song for you guys. I hope you liked it. I liked it. Let's put down Timeline Crawler and see if he's got the removal. See if he's got the spike. He might. He's wasting it if he does. Oh, he hit the Exile. Okay, yeah, that'll work. Dark Confidant going out next. Oof. Ruthless, exile a card. I don't think we knew 2 Confidants, to be honest. Let's do this Confidant, and let's take a look at that pretty little hand. Let's take a look at that pretty little hand you got. Oh, look at all that good stuff in there, man. Yeah, extract the confession. Oh, you don't need that. That's for fucking suckers. Got that exiled. Coral of the Void. There's jump-in tokens in the past. I know you're going to do jump videos. I will play jump-in. I have no problem playing jump-in. I just don't make videos out of it. Is this guy going to play nothing but removals? Because if he is, I'm just going to leave. I'm not going to play fucking 50 kills in unranked. It's just not going to happen. Sorry, guys. 50 kills in unranked is unnecessary. Got a good crowd tonight. Good crowd tonight. It's so funny to me that it's random. Some nights we'll have like 60 people, and then some people will have like 200 people, and it's just completely random. I don't understand it. I've given up trying to understand it. Alpha Real. I don't think he's that good. I'm going to have to see, though. I just like his ward that you have to discard a card. Hey, what's up, Seth Maxwell? How you doing? Welcome. We're going to go with Saboteur first. Molt Tender. Tender is the Molt. I don't think anyone's thinking about this card, by the way. Oh, look, Timeline Crawler. Okay. Sabo Tender. Okay. Sabo Tender. Tender is the Sabo. Tender is the Sabo. Woosa. Oh, what's he gonna do now? A skeleton? Not a skeleton. Those are too spooky. Guys, I don't know if I can play this deck anymore. This skeleton's gotta be too spooked. This skeleton has me way too spooked to keep playing. Look how scary that skeleton is. Oh man, I don't know if I can get through this. This is like the fucking Silent Hill 2 remake. Look how spooky that skeleton is. Oh my goodness. Too much. You took it too far, Magic. When you put that spooky of a skeleton in the game, you took it too far. I still run Wiltleaf in my side. Keep it. I forget to have the deck, but I ended up winning because of that cost. Oh, interesting. So he's going to do a... I'm going to grab a card off the top. Hey, free land. Sidereal Influence. Entropic Battlecruiser. Boom. Let's station it. Boom. Okay. How many stoner things are Spidey mains? I don't know what that means. Hey, what's up, Buggy Man? Yeah, the skeletons. Look at that. Oh my god, that's too scary. How could they put something that scary? A skeleton in the game? Very scary. I don't like that. I don't think that's good. That they're putting that scary of skeletons in this game. Spooky, scary skeletons. Could even be shivering down our spine, dude. That's the other thing. Esper Origins. Yes, there's a spooky skeleton inside of us all right now. Lose 1 life. Draw mana. Let's do this. Let's play Timeline Crawler. Let's do that. Feel like this is a little too slow. That's my biggest issue. I feel like this is a little bit too slow to be any good. Why didn't the skeletons go? Because he didn't have the guts, right? You think you're going to get me with jokes? I'm a living joke book. Just like Jace is a living guild pack, I'm a living joke book. How do you think I know about the barrel joke? Okay, there's the Entropic Battlecruiser. It's a 4-drop. Hey, what's up, Christmas? Boom. Boom, Timeline Crawler. That's a great, actually. It's a really good, actually. Sure, if you want to believe the lies that the fucking, so-called fucking rule makers in Azorius tell you, I guess you could say that he is not the living guild pack yet, if you want to believe them. You know what I'm saying? You want to choke down those Azorius lies and say that, oh, Niv Mizzet's a guild pack. Yeah. I'll believe it when I see it. I mean, I did see it when Niv Mizzet exploded into colors and came back fighting Nicol Bolas, but that was all for the show. That was all a big light show to trick us. Timeline Cruller. Station. Wabango. Alright, so life loss on any card that he discards here. But he's going to craft the... oh, look at that. That's another one I did not expect. He's going to exile that, of all things? I guess. That is not something I fucking expected. We're just getting fucking... I'm worried Entropic Battlecruiser is way too fucking slow, guys. It's a 4-drop that needs something right there to fucking man it so it turns into 2, and then you can get the discards afterwards, but... man, who's holding cards on turn 5, man? Bucket 10, 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 bucket 10. Who's holding cards after fucking turn 5? Nobody. You're talking about Thanos, Seth Maxwell? Oh, Infinity Stones? How many stoner things are in Spidey mains? Okay, so that was just a pure fucking nonsense statement, but I've deciphered it. He's asking how many Infinity Stones are they going to make for Spider-Man. 6. It's not going that great. There's going to be 2 in Spider-Man, 2 in the other Marvel set, and 2 in the other Marvel set. That's it. And then they'll have 2 in the Infinity Gauntlets in the last one. We know there's 2 more Spider sets coming. Or then we know there's 2 more Marvel sets coming. We believe. Yeah, it's pretty sad that we're getting legally distinct Arachno Boy. That does kind of suck. We'll discard. Well, hold on a second here. Yeah, let's do that. Alpha Real. You're stoned? Infinitely or just regular? He has something to play in response because he's holding up. Yep. Boom. That's pretty good, Knife. You sound like a fucking, you sound like a PSA from fucking, what's that thing called? You sound like a PSA from like the 90s, from like the late 80s. Winners don't do drugs. Spider-Man is never coming to Arena. What? Either it's completely illegal for Marvel to do that, or they wanted $40 million and it wasn't plausible. It was one or the other. It could genuinely be illegal. They may not have the authority to ever put Spider-Man in a video game. Why are you... It's coming to Arena, it's just coming in a weird way. It's coming actually... It's coming as a standard deck, like as a... whatchamacallit. I think people would want that more because they don't like Universes Beyond in Arena. I thought people would like it more. I don't know. Didn't you say that? Wait, wasn't core set drafts what you said was the worst thing that you'd ever done? These cards are all. What'd you say? These cards are all dog shit. I can't remember what you said, but it made me laugh. Boop, 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 boop. Guys, I'm running into the same problem again. I have all these heavy-ass cards in here, and none of them are fucking working, and I'm just not playing removal and going straight for the fucking head here. And that's what I need to do. That's what I need to do. I need to go right for the fucking head. And I'm just not doing that. I'm playing around a little bit too much, and I'm paying the price for it. I'm paying the price. He's gonna play Choco Kick. What's up, Nanway? Push. Who's gonna die? Not gonna go for it. We're gonna go temporal. Get rid of you. Oh, I should VIP you, Christmas. You just have to remind me, man. You just have to remind me. That's really all it is just reminding me of shit like that. I don't ever do anything maliciously. I do things out of fucking not paying attention. I'm not happy with this deck. It needs to be faster and it needs more removal, unfortunately. I've got a lot of cool tricks in it, and cool tricks just don't win the game right now. People are on the fucking... They're too tight. We had a week of everyone having a good time. Now we're back to fucking business. Now we're back to fucking business school 101. Let's do the shakedown breakdown for the Skellingtons here. Boop. Boop. Actually, you know what? Let's look under the hood before we do the shakedown breakdown. Boop, 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 boop. Where the fuck did I put it? Dark Souls, God Rip, King Cax, United Bones. Where the fuck is that deck? It's called, Down Bad. There we go. So, here's the issue. Too much bullshit in here. Too much slow bullshit. Entropic Battlecruiser is not that good. Core of the Void, I've never found a spot to use it yet. Temporal Intervention is too slow. Alpha Real's too fucking slow. We gotta rip out a bunch of this shit and go faster. The time that I won the game is when I was moving quicker. Unfortunately, that's just the name of the game right now. Is, just go as quick as fucking possible and pound the shit out of people. Hey, it's Numbskull. Numbskull, I was just having trouble with mono black discard. Maybe you can do something with it, because I'm finding it to be way too fucking slow. Numbskull just subscribed for 42 months. Damn, son. Yeah, I'm struggling to get Entropic Battlecruiser to work. Alpha Real is not working great either. He's also too slow. Yeah, the game is too fast for this slow build up, man. I don't think we can discard fast enough. I actually found this guy to be useful, believe it or not. This guy's actually useful. Sunset Saboteur, and I was least confident about him, and it turned out that he was actually pretty decent. Because frankly, as a kill card or as a blocker, he's just so aggressive, and I don't care about pumping up if I have a bunch of kill cards in here. So, Tragic Trajectory, decent, but more Bitter Triumphs are probably necessary. And as far as discards go, I'm very, very disappointed at how slow discard is right now. So what do you think, man? We're going to have to do a Black Council video. We're going to have to try to get the Cruiser in. I don't know how we do it, but we got to get it one way or the other, man. The problem here is that this thing doesn't pay off till turn 5. That's the biggest issue. And if they went first, who has fucking cards on turn 5 to discard? It only worked one time when a guy accidentally made himself discard 2 cards. Like if he was, that's the only time it ever really worked well, is somebody was playing cards and they said, all right, I'm going to discard 2 cards and draw 2, and it took 6 life off of them. That was really the only issue. That was really the only time that it really fucking did anything. It looks awesome, and I want it to work well, and I love the artwork. But we're going to have to take a big look into this. We're going to have to take a big, greasy look into this. A big old greasy look into fucking mono black. Feel like it's our job to. Feel like we have to. I mean, technically, it is our job to. New Spider-Man artifact should help. Yeah, but that's fucking... That's 10 days from now when Spider-Man comes out. That's so long. Boom. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure this one out, guys. I'm gonna have to fucking figure this one out. Shadowcat. I did make a fun skeleton, but man, it is a bit of an issue where the game is very fast right now, and it's hard to get off. It's hard to get set up in a lot of these decks that require some setup. Just get fucking beat, man. They just get whipped. It's terrible. It's terrible. Gotta have Fountain Point and Schism in there to get 1/1 shitters. That may be the case. We're gonna work on that because that may be the we gotta do a deck video this week. So maybe Friday. Let's take a look at it for Friday. And maybe we'll fucking round that out. Do you try the black aggro version? Yeah, I've done the black aggro. I was one of the first decks I made in early access. Odisho. Hi, what's up, Odisho? Listexia, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Of course, Lord Gypticus, the Flipticus, the #1 Kipticus. Very cool of you to come. Tezzeret. Do I want to waste another mythic rare on Tezzeret? Maybe. Down bad is playable? No way down bad is playable. I didn't leave it in a playable state. Alright. Let me add up what you were saying while it's fresh in my mind. Which expansion? All right, let's try this real quick, and then because we had the Raiders come in, and then we'll do the shakedown breakdown for the Skeletons. Do you like it? There's some good cards in it. Do you like it? Do you like the aesthetic? Do you like the cards? Do you like what's going on? That's my question to you. This is the issue, man. If you can't kill birds right away, bro, you're in deep shit. I don't know about 100. I'd play it a little bit first before you fucking go nuts. Let's push in. It's not a bad set. I don't think it's at all bad. I don't think it's not an Aether Drift. I'd tell you don't spend any money on Aether Drift because there's not really that many good cards in here. There's good cards in it. Yeah, birds will fuck you up if you're not paying attention. Boom. Beginning.
People want to see the best.
Oh my goodness. And he said no thank you. Normally this fucking music doesn't play ads. Timeline Crawler. I love to see Timeline Crawler out on the field here. Go, Crawler, go. Tarkir was your favorite so far? I have to say, I know I'm being a basic bitch, but Final Fantasy was my fucking favorite so far this year, and it's gonna be hard for something to come along and dethrone Final Fantasy. It's gonna be a hard fucking time for somebody to come take that away from me. Bango, boom. Ever flowing well, interesting. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna put damage. Next turn we'll drop that and make it crew. Pope Esteem. Okay, so he's going for a mill type of deal here. Let's see what he does. Boom. Day of Judgment. Very nice. Alright. So we're going to put Crawler down, and then we're going to crew this completely. And then we're going to go in. Nice. Okay, so that worked good. Day of Judgment. Probably not happy about that. 2 Jaded Judgments down. Mill 4 cards and return an instant. We'll do Schism. Push in for 2. Let go. He's got Raise the Past. Hey, thank you for coming by, Numbskull. Let's work on that discard a little bit more, man. I think that's what the people in the Black Council want to see. I do think that. Flowing well. Inspiration from Beyond. Entropic. Boom. Out of there. Not dealing with that shit. Ba-na-ba-ba-na. Oh, Lord, you think so, Lord Gypticus? Is that why I see you playing it all the time? Maha is a great discard finisher. Poison the Waters combos for a Wrath. Maha might have to make a comeback here. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm not nuts about Entropic, man. It seems good, but in a slower game, yeah, we're just Entropic ain't ready for fucking prime time, in my opinion. Unless I'm missing something. I'm not nuts about the station mechanic, period, to be perfectly honest with you guys. I don't think station is much a chop. And I get a lot of shit for this. I get a lot of shit for saying that, because they go, yes it is, it's good, it's not just a commander thing. I don't think it is. I don't think station is fucking where it's at, man. I really don't think there's enough schmeat on those bones. I don't. Let's do this. Let's do fucking this. Let's see what you got in that pretty hand. Full bore, you don't fucking need that. There you go. I like to see Jake's on Esper Pixies picking up Lightstall Inquisitor. My take on it, Summer, is don't do that. Don't fucking play Esper and don't play Pixies. You've already done two things wrong. Screaming Mimi. Going in for the kill. Ooh boy, that's a screaming Mimi right there. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. That Mimi sure is screaming. Let's say discard. Boom. We don't need another Dark Confidant. Boom. Boom. Yeah, I know there's tricks to it, but I think you got to build your deck around it, otherwise you're just not in good shape. This guy's running my deck, by the way. This guy's running my Boros fucking deck. I don't think anyone else runs this except me. So, there's that. Feel good about that, I suppose. Oh, wow. This is good stuff right here, guys. It's pretty solid. Go in. Boom. Pop. Boom for 6. Right now we have 7 mana off the top, off of 13. So, real good. Pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, there might be a station warp where you warp everything for cheap and then station it. But I feel like you're not getting that much of a payoff. I saw somebody pull a really good payoff on a long game with the White Planet. Where they could just duplicate artifacts, and they had exile artifacts, and they just kept duplicating exile artifacts every turn. The game went on for fucking ever. I can't speak that it worked fast, but it certainly did work. So, I don't know. It's hard to say. This has to be exactly my deck, by the way. I don't mean to sound conceited, but I just ran this like 3 days ago. Saboteur's decent. I actually like Saboteur way more than I thought. Guys, on the YouTube front, can we get another like on that video right there, guys? We're almost at 40. We're almost at 40 likes. Imagine if half the people who watch my videos like them, man. Well, I'd be as fucking big as CGB. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Imagine, guys. Oh. We got a little bit of life right there. A little bit of life right there. Okay. All right. Whoop. Draw a card. Whoop. You got double removal here for your pleasure. Shikaka. Bop it. Discard. Another mana. Fantastic. I love to seeing mana. I like mana to go fucking nuts. I like so much. Oh yeah, that's the stuff right there. That's what I'm talking about. I like so much fucking mana you can't even believe it. There's Entropic Battlecruiser. Sure, why not? I like big mana and I cannot lie. Other ones can't deny. When a deck walks in with an itty bitty mana, with an itty bitty curve and a ton of mana, you get sprung. You know what I mean? You guys get what I'm fucking saying. I like big mana and I cannot lie. Okay. Oof, Memorial Team Leader. Gain a life. Who's flashing in now? Oh, okay. Well, this is a little better. I think we got rid of the dross. Odisho, I like to specifically hamstring myself with poor card decisions to make the game harder. I've been playing for 30 years, so I've got to do something to get the blood pumping again, you know what I mean? I was playing fucking Artisan decks in Mythic the other night. That's just the type of guy that I am. Anything to feel something again. I just want to feel something again. Boom. All right, let's do the shakedown breakdown. Oh God, it's good. What are these little things face bumping each other? What is that? What is that supposed to represent? Let's see if it pops up again. No, it didn't pop up again. I like how they said stock up. Anyways, I don't know what those little dots were. Is this something we get off this? Looks like a black hole. Okay. Shakedown breakdown. It's the jellyfish tech. Oh. They're bonuses. The green aura is... They normally wouldn't put those in, but they're throwing them in as a extra reward. They're shoved in to give you more shit. They said, hey, we're adding... We don't normally have these bonuses here, but for this Mastery Pass, we're throwing in some extra bonuses. Renewal. It's for renewal, I think, is the green. You earn some extra renewal stuff. So that's what it means. So yeah, that's what that is. Okay. Shakedown breakdown, guys. Jellyfish. It's the jellyfish tech. Okay. Every game is green counters chocobo BS. Yeah, I know. I know. Part of that is my fault too. Let me do a shakedown breakdown here real quick, guys, and then we'll put you up the video for tomorrow. All right. Let's take a look here. What's a shakedown breakdown? I'm going to be shaking down the deck that is going to be going up tomorrow. I'm going to be doing an in-depth explanation on my skeletons deck for my channel tomorrow. I am a YouTuber who streams. I am not a streamer. I am a YouTuber who makes live streams the recording of his videos. Who live streams the recording of his videos. And mostly what I want you to do if you want Villain content, because I don't stream for that long every night. I'm not like an 8-hour streamer guy. I make videos. I make YouTube videos. That's where I want you on YouTube if you want to come hang out and see all the good stuff. So that's what we're doing. All right, hold on one second. Okay. There they are. Jellyfish tech. Okay. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, J Villain, aka That Villain J. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. I think it's something that you all expected. Bone Black. We've got to do skeletons, man. If you're going to give me skeleton support in Edge of Eternities in the form of Zoo Ifit, I'm going to run it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to run skeletons again. You're going to put it in there. I'm going to do it. So that's what I'm going to do tonight. We are going to be running the Demir skeletons for a little bit of a different flavor that I think people aren't expecting. You know, Mono Black, we've done a lot of different versions, but this is a fun one. So stay tuned for this one with some of the new, interesting Edge of Eternities tech. Before we get down to it, though, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, guys, I'm going to be honest with you, you're going to get attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously maul you and attack you for not liking the video and subscribing to the channel today. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. We'd love to have you there live and in person. On Twitch and on YouTube. Hit that bell to be notified when we go live, put up a new deck, anything happens. Hit that bell to be notified when we do all that. Check out our Discord community for all latest news, information, post your decks, post memes, ask questions, it's all right there in Discord. And of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build are going to be available down below on my AetherHub. I see a lot of comments. Where is the deck list? Click the link in AetherHub. Take you right there. You click the link, you're good to go. Boom. So, all that being said, what are we talking about when we talk about Bone Black here? Demir skeletons. We're going to have the usual suspects, but I'm going to sprinkle it in with a couple of things that you might not be expecting. First things first, Forsaken Miner continually is one of the better uncommon black cards to 1-drops from OTJ. 1 black 2/2 is solid. It can't block, but that's okay. We're putting damage on the board early. Whenever you commit a crime, you may pay black. When you do, return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Committing a crime is very easy. All we need to do is target our opponent, something in their graveyard, or even ping them out with our good friend Sephiroth right there. Sephiroth loves skeletons, by the way. If you get in a loop with him with Forsaken Miner and Sephiroth, you can go back and forth because Sephiroth commits a crime, so you can sacrifice him, bring him back, and then bring him back again for that black. So the fact that you can replay him from the graveyard for so cheap is just so useful. Tragic Trajectory. Now, we lost a card in rotation called Cut Down. You do need a little bit of a removal here no matter what. You're going to need a little bit of removal early removal for those aggro decks. -2/-2 as a sorcery is fine. You also have Stab that does a very similar thing. You also get this Void ability. If something has left the battlefield this turn, or a permanent was warped in, it gets -10, -10. That's a great way to get around indestructible things. -10, -10. It gets rid of them pretty good if they're indestructible or anything like that. So I think that 2 Tragic Trajectory is perfectly fine for some early removal. Now, Mockingbird, and you're saying, Jay, what is a bird doing here? I got you. Stay tuned for this guy. We're gonna talk about him a little bit later. Why I like to throw Mockingbird if I'm throwing in a splash of blue into what I'm doing here with the skeleton deck. Another removal, of course, is going to be Bitter Triumph. I don't mind losing that little bit of extra life. We do gain some with Sephiroth, but I also don't mind chucking something in the graveyard. Specifically, some of the bigger cards I don't mind chucking into the graveyard, including Calyx Scion or Hunted Bone Brute, because Z-Ifit can absolutely bring them back. So I'm less concerned about throwing away some of the bigger cards if I know for a fact that I can bring them back. A standard card that we have to run for Run Skeletons, Case of the Stash Skeleton. 1 black and 1. Whenever this case enters, create a 2/1 black skeleton creature token and suspect it. To solve, you control no suspected skeletons. If unsolved, solve at the beginning of your end step. Solve is 1 black and 1. You basically get a tutor. You search your library for a card, put that card in your hand, and then shuffle. So if they kill the 2/1 that is suspected, you solve the case, and of course you can get any card that you want. Very, very useful. It's kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't, because that 2/1 is going to be putting pressure down. When something is suspected, it has menace and can't block. It's on the run. Having a card with menace that early on that's difficult to block, especially when you're playing removal, is a great way to get that extra damage in, especially when we start pumping it up with other things. You can also sacrifice it later on in case you specifically want to solve the case and you just want to have a sacrifice play. I got convinced to put star charts in this one, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. Oh, man. Card draw is so critical, and this isn't even card draw. 1 blue and 1 with a kicker of 1 blue and 1. Instant speed. Look at the top X cards of your library, where X is the number of lands you control. Put one of those cards in your hand. If a spell was kicked, put 2 of them. This card, as much as I hate to admit, these stupid blue draw cards are so critical to what you do, and they get you exactly what you need out. Turn 4, turn 5, you look at the top 5 cards, potentially get 2 of the exact cards you need. You need a removal and a haster, boom, it's right there. You know, you need Sephiroth or you need that one thing, Star Charts is just going to hand deliver it into your hand. You know, I wouldn't mind if you put 3 in here. I wouldn't. It's not the worst thing in the world. It is insanely, insanely useful no matter what. I hate that it's so useful, and I hate that blue has been relegated to just the card draw color. But man, it does help win games. I'm not going to lie. One of the other new blue cards that I'm doing is Moonlit Meditation, which is a fun one right here. I'm only throwing 2 of them in here for a little extra spice. I kind of wanted to do this, and I'm probably going to come back to it because it's an interesting card. It's actually a blue card that I find to be interesting, that I like to play. Enchant artifact or creature you control. The first time you create a token, you may instead create that many tokens of the copy of the enchanted permanent. What's fun about this is we actually generate a lot of skeleton tokens with this deck. And what we can do is we can put it instead on something like Hunted Bone Brute or any of these other skeletons that we want to make, or any of these other creatures or anything like that, and make those instead. Case of the Stash Skeleton makes it, tokens, and Corpses of the Lost makes skeleton tokens. You can actually keep replaying Corpses of the Lost. So if you have something out like Calyx Scion or a Hunted Bone Brute or something like that, or anything else really that you want to make multiple copies of, that you've duplicated, this is also a duplication card, you can make them come in as something else even more powerful, which is very fun to do. That is a very good combo on Hunted Bone Brute, because that way you get a bigger, more aggressive skeleton off of the top. If you do like Moonlit Meditation on Hunted Bone Brute and then play Corpses of the Lost, it comes in as a Hunted Bone Brute, which is pretty funny to think about, or Stash Skeleton, so you can really, really come in with a lot of aggression right there, so that's a fun one. Corpses of the Lost, as long as this card is in Standard, you're going to have a relevant skeleton deck right here. 1 black and 2 skeletons you control get +1 and have haste. Whenever this enchantment enters, you create a 2/2 black skeleton pirate token. The fun thing about this being a pirate, it's immune to Shoot the Sheriff. Very, very good. It doesn't work on outlaws. So you get a 3/1 essentially with haste, and anytime a permanent, if you lost a permanent went into the graveyard from anywhere, meaning you descended, you can actually return this card to your hand and replay it, so you would generate another skeleton later on, but it will accelerate all of your skeletons downrange. The perfect curve for this deck is Forsaken Minder into Case, into Corpses of the Lost. That's 9 damage on turn 3. It is extremely aggressive. It's the most aggressive black has right now with the skeleton aggression right there. We're going to go 3 Hunted Bone Brutes, which is very useful. 1 black and 2. Menace 6/2. Whenever this creature enters, target creature makes 2 1/1 white dog creature tokens, and when this creature dies, each opponent loses 3 life. This is kind of Sephiroth's best friend, to be perfectly honest with you. That's why we have Sephiroth on the high end there, on the 3-drop. Don't look at those little puppies. They gotta die. Whenever they can actually, if it enters, you get those puppies, but you can disguise it, meaning you can pay face down for 3 and has ward 2. Nobody knows what it is. Then you can flip it up for 2 more and attack that way, and they don't get the puppies, which is super useful in that regard. But, however, if you have Sephiroth out, I don't care if they get the puppies, because the more death, the more you feed Sephiroth's evil schemes. So I don't care about that. He's also a great sacrifice fodder for Sephiroth, because whenever he dies, he loses everyone that your opponent loses 3 life. I have killed people by basically giving them a damned if you do, damned if you don't. You can block him, or you can block him and lose 3 life, or take the hit for 6. No matter what, you're going to go out. You're going to die on that one. So very, very useful card right there, especially with Sephiroth. We're going to do 4 ofs. He loves skeleton decks, man. He has so much good synergy with Forsaken Miner. A lot of these other things to self-sacrifice. A lot of the death triggers that we have. 1 black and 2. 3/3 Human Avatar Soldier. Whenever he enters or attacks, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, you draw a card, and whenever a creature dies, anywhere on the board, not just your creatures, if anything dies, they lose 1 life, you gain 1 life. If you do it 4 times, you hit Supernova and you get 1 Winged Angel, which of course you get an emblem when anything dies, gain and drain. And whenever you attack, you can sacrifice anything else and feed everything to Sephiroth and go absolutely nuts on that right there. So very, very useful card. The reason that I don't mind sacrificing a lot of these things as we go is because we have Zu Ifrit. Okay, that is part of the reason that we're able to resurrect a lot of this stuff. We're going to do 3 Calixions as an uncommon, just a big, heavy body. 2 black and 1. 7/2. We're going to turn him into a skeleton crocodile. Legendary creature. No powers. Just a huge, thick body of 7/2 that we want to bring in for the extra aggression on there right there. Zu Ifrit. Osteoharmonist. Yes. She is trying to save her wife, threw herself into the black hole, but messed up the jump somehow and is stuck in time dilation. She's doing experiments to figure out how to pull her out of the event horizon and get her to fall in the black hole properly. What a devoted partner right there. 2 black and 1, 2/3 Human Wizard, legendary creature. Return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. It is a skeleton in addition to its other types and has no abilities. This is why I said I'm less concerned about throwing stuff away like Hunted Bone Brute. Even bringing back Skeleton Sephiroth, bringing back any kind of Skeleton Sephiroth, or constantly having a stream of skeletons to put in. Throw away Calixion, you use it to block and then bring it back as every single turn you bring it back as another skeleton. Insanely powerful stuff right there. So we're going to go with 3 of hers for the Osteoharmonicist right there. Just always being able to have a good play on the board, a good piece to sacrifice and bring back, combined with Sephiroth right there, is just so useful. Just free skeletons as much as you want, as long as they're dying and they can come back and come back and come back. I love it. It doesn't do that thing where you bring it back from your graveyard with a finality counter on it, so that if it dies, it exiles. Nope. You can just have Calixion die every single turn. It doesn't matter. It can die every single turn, and you can just keep bringing it back as long as you can tap her. Very, very useful. And then the trick play right here is going to be Mockingjay. Mockingjay is 1 blue and X flying bird bard 1/1. You can have it enter as a copy of any other creature on the battlefield with a mana value less than or equal to the amount spent. So if you wanted to come in as a 3/3, you pay 1 blue and 2 more, and it comes in as that card. Here's the trick with it. It comes in as a flying version. If you copy Corpses of the Lost, if you say, I wanted it to come in as the token, tokens, guess what? They have no mana value. Tokens have no mana value. So if you have Corpses of the Lost out and you have that skeleton out, it comes in as a 3/2 flying for 1 blue mana. You can duplicate any skeleton that you see or any token that you see for almost free right there, which is super useful. That you can start doing that duplication thing right there, which is really, really fun. Bring it as a menace version. He's a very, very sneaky bird that imitates a skeleton and can get in there and knock them out. So that is why we have Mockingbird on the low end right there. It is a very sneaky guy that has got in under that flying thing. 3 islands, 11 swamps, Gloom Lake Verge, Undercity Sewer, and Watery Grave. That is going to be the new island swamp. It's very useful for Gloom Lake because Gloom Lake needs you to have swamps or islands, and these count as swamps or islands, and so does Undercity Sewer. So you're going to have a pretty smooth mana draw right there on it for you right there. 19 creatures, not a lot of skeletons, but we generate a lot of skeletons. A lot of everything else. Avatars, wizards, birds, bards, everything. 7 instants, 2 sorceries, 10 enchantments, believe it or not. 23 lands on a 2.3 average. A lot more black than blue, but I wanted to do something a little bit different than I normally do with skeletons. Try to get a splash of something else in there and get out of my color comfort zone, as it were. Because I know if it was up to me, I'd just play black and Orzhov forever. And I don't think anybody wants to see that every night. You know what I mean? We got to do something else every now and again. As far as the sideboard goes for your best of 3 type of people right there, Cryogen Relic's a great card draw, and Lockout. Resembling Skeletons, not bad either. Strategic Betrayal for your graveyard betray on there. Geralf the Frostwrite is an interesting one if you're going to go the Death Baron route. There's probably a whole nother deck that we could possibly build with zombies using Geralf and Gisa and Death Baron, but we're going to leave that for another time because I kind of thought about it at the end. So interesting things to be done with Geralf, Gisa, and Death Baron, potentially doing a full undead run right there. And Arch Enemy's Charm is not a bad instant for exiling a creature or planeswalker, returning stuff to the graveyard, or giving something lifelink at instant speed for 3 black. But yeah, I kind of had some ideas with these. These are not bad. They do generate zombies. This one does give Skeletons +1 as a nice 5-drop if you wanted to go wide with it as it goes. So that is what we're looking at there. Bone Black. Let's throw ourselves into the black hole and not fuck it up and get time dilated. Here we go. Standard ranked. Let's get into it. We're going to be ranking out. Here we go. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. All right, guys. I want a mana this big. All right, guys. I'm going to send you off on your way tonight. Thank you so much for coming. We're going to send you off somewhere else. Decked Out EDH is playing. Gobbler's playing. Anybody you want to go see in particular, folks? We could go see Gobbler. Who's Shababa 1989? Why am I following them? You want to see Gobbler? Alright, we'll give Gobbler a raid. Good night, everyone. We'll see you in the next one. Adios. Good night. Farewell. Thank you so much for coming. We had a big night tonight, guys. A lot of people here. I really do appreciate it. Knife, Anthony Scott, John C, Karl Lamaface, Francois, Ellis Flowers, Summer. Who else? Mochi, thank you. Chris P Bacon. Who else is here? Odisho. I hope you had a good time, Odisho. First time. Buggyman. Lord Gypticus, Numbskull, all y'all. Christmas. Naune, how you doing? It's Razmadaz, Chris Asmaran. Whoa, Black Betty Asmaran. Tranquilix, Summer. Everyone who came by, I really do appreciate it. I'm sorry I missed some of you, but all I ask for you is like, leave a comment, and do all that good stuff. If you haven't seen today's video, please go check that one out. I'm going to put a link for it right in the description for you right now. Not in the description, but in the chat. If you can't get enough J-Villain, go check out this video, and you will absolutely get more J-Villain than you ever bargained for if you haven't seen that one yet. If you haven't seen that video, go like it, leave a comment, do all that good stuff. Adios, good night, farewell, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.